Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how Amazon AWS Identity and Access Management or IAM can be used to manage users and user permissions in AWS. With IAM, you can centrally manage users' security credentials such as access keys and permissions that control which AWS resources users can access. I'm logged in with my AWS account and I am at AWS Management Console. We'll go to IAM. I can simply search IAM and select IAM. On the left side tab, there are groups, users, roles, policies, and so on. If I go to users, then I can see that 3 users have already been created before. If I go to groups, then I can see EC2 admin, EC2 support, S3 support groups have already been created before. If I go to the detail of user 1, and at the permission tab, I can see no permissions had been assigned to these users. I can see that this user has not been assigned to any groups. If I go to security credential, then I can see that this user has been assigned a console password. Now I'll go to EC2 support group detail. If I go to the users tab, then I can see that this group doesn't contain any user at this moment. Under the permissions tab, there is a policy called Amazon EC2 read-only access policy. If I want to see the detail of this policy, then I will click show policy, and there are 4 different policies. A policy has 3 different components: effect, actions, and resources. In effect, you either allow or deny, and in action, you define what type of action will be allowed or denied, and in resource, you define what type of resources this specific action has been allowed or denied. So I cancel this show policy window. Next, I will go to groups again, and I will open S3 support. As you can see, Amazon S3 read-only access policy is attached to this group. If I see the detail of this policy, then I can see that S3 get and S3 list actions are allowed on any type of resource. Now I'm gonna assign these 3 users, user 1, 2, and 3, to different groups, and based on the policies that are connected to those groups, these users will be able to perform certain actions and will not be able to perform certain other actions. User 1 will go to S3 support, and it has a read-only access to Amazon S3. User 2 will go to EC2 support, and EC2 support has read-only access to Amazon EC2. User 3 will go to EC2 admin group, and EC2 admin policy allows view, start, and stop Amazon EC2 instances. So first I will add user 1 to S3 support. So I go to groups, select S3 support, go to users tab, and then select add users to group, and I select user 1 and then add user. So user 1 has been added to S3 support group. Now I'm gonna add user 2 to EC2 support group. So I go to EC2 support, and then from the users tab select add users to group, and then select user 2, and then add users. So user 2 has been added to EC2 support group. Next I'm gonna add user 3 to EC2 admin group. This time I'm gonna show you in a different way. So I go to user, select user 3, go to the groups tab, and then add this specific user 3 to group EC2 admin. Add groups. So user 3 has been added to EC2 admin group. If I go to groups and check EC2 admin group, then I can see user 3 has been added. So you can go from users and add individual users to individual groups, or you can go to groups, select a specific group and add users to that group. Now if I go to the groups, then I can see that EC2 admin has one user, EC2 support has one user, and S3 support has one user. Now I go to Identity and Access Management dashboard, and there is IAM user sign-in link. So I copy this link, then I will open a new tab in incognito mode and then paste the link. Now I will type in the username user1 and the password for this user, and then click on sign in. So I signed in as user 1. Now I will try to access S3. Now I can see the S3 bucket list. As you remember, user 1 has been assigned to S3 support group, which allows read-only permissions on S3. So I can see the list of buckets in S3. Now I go to services and click on EC2, and then click on instances, and it says an error occurred fetching instance data. You are not authorized to perform this operation. User 1 was put in S3 support group and could see S3 buckets, but user 1 was not put in any group that allows access instances. Now I will sign in as user 2. So I sign out. Then I go back to IAM, copy the link again, and then go to the tab and paste it. Now I will sign in as user 2. Now I'll go to EC2. And look at the instances that are running. One instance is running. So I will try to stop this instance. Actions, instance state, stop. And then select yes, stop. And I can see an error message. It says you are not authorized to perform this operation. User 2 was in EC2 support but not in EC2 admin. So user 2 can see the list of instances but cannot perform administrative operations such as stopping the instance. So I cancel this window. Now I'm gonna sign out of user 2 account. and then copy the user login link again and log in as user 3. If you remember, user 3 has been assigned EC2 admin permission. So I go to EC2 again and I'm logged in as user 3. Go to the running instances. And then I will stop this instance. Confirm, and you can see this instance is being stopped. In summary, I had 3 users, user 1, user 2 and user 3. User 1 was in group S3 support, and S3 support group has read-only access to Amazon S3. So when I logged in as user 1, I could see the bucket lists. But I tried to access the instances as user 1 and it gave me an error message showing that access is not allowed. Then I logged out of user 1 and logged in as user 2. User 2 is in EC2 support group with read-only access to Amazon EC2. Then I came to instances and could see the list of instances. I tried to stop the instance, but I couldn't stop the instance because user 2 didn't have administrative permission. Then I logged out of user 2 and logged in as user 3. User 3 is in EC2 admin group that can view, start and stop EC2 instances. So I selected the instance that was running, and then from actions menu I stopped the instance and it is being stopped. I hope you found this video helpful. If you would like to receive notifications on future videos, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel and set up notification by tapping on the bell. Thank you for watching.